Hey, hello Alex. How you doing? Oh, I meant to change my screen and I nearly stopped streaming. That would have been an awkward start. There we go. Yahoo! We are back here. I'm building this. I'm actually using Lightmatica for the first time. It's tricky. Slightly awkward to use. Mm. Mm. There's also very little sound. Where's my music, people? Oh, it's because there's a building in the way now. Right, of course. Why are they playing the Five Nights at Freddy's song? Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm not gonna change it. But that means I should probably turn on game music. Because I don't have my own stream music. Or we can play this. Hello? Why does it not work? You broken? What? Why? Does it count as actual music? How do I... Oh, come on. I want to listen to my jukebox. Okay, where's my actual jukebox? The one in my inventory is not working. I do have a jukebox, right? Oh, I might have used it to actually craft this. No! That's so sad. Okay, well... That's upsetting. I could pick a new one. Is it 1 diamond? It's 1 diamond for a jukebox. And wood? I think it's just wood and a diamond. I think. I do hope. Jukebox. Yes. I'm gonna find my jukebox now and that would have been a complete waste. But whatever. I want music. Yes. Right, boom. Okay, so we are building this. Hello, Alex. And Vika's online. This is the first time in forever that I have been online at the same time as somebody else. This place was like a ghost town, but thankfully Vika's online. Right, anyway, we are building more of this village. So this is my storage house. I mean, I might end up changing what it is eventually, but I just needed somewhere to dump all my stuff. And I'm now building the bakery. The more I build, the less piratey theme this ends up being. It's a bit too fancy, I think, for being a pirate village, but it's... I don't really care. I like how these look, so we'll adjust the theme later, I guess. But yeah, I'm using Lightmatica, so if I do this, you can kind of see the rest of it. This is... I've never used it before. It's a bit tricky to use, honestly. I don't know how to do layer by layer. But yeah, I had to dig out the ceiling because these roofs are quite tall. I planned the buildings to be outside, but obviously I'm building in a cave, so I've just had to dig up the ceiling a bit more, which was very awkward. But we did it. Looks great. Thank you, Alex. So I think Vika's gonna come visit at some point. Try pressing page up and page down. What? In here? Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on. What? Page up, page down. These buttons don't do anything. Do I have to shift page? I won't lie, I've never used these buttons, ever. Didn't even know they existed. Do I have to trigger it somehow to allow that to happen? Oh! Fika! Was my button. Hello!
Oh my god,
Oh, I can hear
give me
you.
a second. There's something wrong with my, give me a second.
Oh. She's literally but your head disappears. Let's... What did I put in here?
Hello?
Hello? Hey,
Oh,
that's
better
better.
now. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's your
some
building
reason
going?
It was. Yeah, it's going pretty slow, but I'm a slow person on these things.
Fair enough.
And what are you up to here? That looks cool.
Yeah, this is my storage house. It doesn't have a ceiling because the roof of the cave is too low and I can't be bothered to dig it
Oh
out.
yeah, makes sense.
But
Don't
this
really need.
is my bakery. It's in process. Progress? It's in progress.
Oh, that's bakery.
Yeah. I built it
The
in
bricks are so
creative
cute.
mode, so I'm basically just now recreating it in here. But
Oh,
that's...
so you built like in a
Yeah, I already built
single.
it.
All the materials, all the mossy, cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, the texture looks so cute.
Thank you.
Actually,
I
yeah,
was
I need to
eager
like
to build
texture.
this first so that I could start messing around with all the bakery food stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
For some reason, it looks really fun.
I was so excited to
Like
do
all
it.
the
I have some of
cute
the...
things.
Uh...
Oh, I have this for you. I like freezing.
Oh.
I think they're so cute.
Thank you! Oh, a little biscuit! That's so
Yeah,
cute.
they look so cute.
So, do we have, like, is there a recipe book or something so we know how to make these things?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me check the. So, in this, like, whatever this, like, just enough items or roughly enough items, I'm not sure which one is this. But, like, on the thing on the right, I'm not sure what your keybinds are, but you should have a keybind. Like, when you hover over an item, and you press it. For me, it's just R for a recipe. I just press R and I can see how to make those things.
I see. Okay.
Well, like it's whatever your keybind is. Also, since we're talking about keybinds, when you open your inventory, do you still have this like extra bits like on top of the stuff, like things that seemingly shouldn't be there, like an extra UI that's like on the way. You do have it, right?
Yeah,
Still.
mine's like overlapping other things. It's quite
I can tell you
difficult.
how to remove it.
Oh, you can? Please tell me.
Yeah, so go to your keybinds, like control keybinds, and then let me, I believe it was, yeah, it was this J thing, just enough items. J thing, and let me, yeah, it's J overlays in your keybinds. And then there's the show/hide J overlays and whatever it is set to. You could just set it to whatever, just use it one time to
Show
remove this
overlay.
extra overlay.
Keypad 1? Oh.
Did it work?
I don't
Did you
think
find
so.
the overlays thingy?
Okay, controls, keybinds. So it's
Controls.
Jade?
Oh, keybinds. J isn't like just enough items. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Just enough items.
J overlays, like in parentheses.
Overlays. Oh, I see. Yep. Next page.
Yeah, show hide J overlays.
Hide. Okay. Controls. Control. Ah, it worked. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yahoo!
I saw your stream and I saw that you had the same problem, and I was really hoping to help you. Also, do you still use a book for your plans and stuff?
Kind of, yes.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness. It actually has points. I can tick them
Yes.
off. Oh, this is beautiful. Thank
And
you.
you can put it on a wall.
Oh.
Like, I'm not sure, like with the
Oh,
or something. Yes.
this is great.
Actually, there are mods that I believe show the contents like on a wall, but we don't have that, and it's still pretty useful. I feel
It's
like
fine.
that's
I love
that's
it.
a create thingy. Yeah, it's so useful because I too like planning stuff and what do I want to do, and like think that's a really good thing.
Yes. I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around some of the create stuff. I know how to use the saw to chop down trees, and that's pretty much
that's
it.
really good. Well, I don't even touch it at all. Like there's so much. I mean, I feel like it's really interesting, but you really need to like dig into it.
Yeah.
Like there is a lot of stuff there, but it's cool. You can make a lot of cool stuff. Really useful.
Yes.
Also, do you know the cages, like in supplementary mod?
Cages?
Like this thing. This thing.
Oh. Ooh.
You can capture
With a butterfly? Oh, I meant to make a bamboo net to catch butterflies and I kept forgetting.
Yeah, I heard this one as well, and I wanted to like show you that you can actually use these things here. That's a present as well.
Thank you. So is this to transport them? How do you take them out if you want to?
I believe you just right click, like without shift, or other way around. Like
I don't want to do
either
it here
or
because
pretty
then I
much.
can't recapture it. Thank you. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I want to
you're
make
welcome.
like a sanctuary with like bees and butterflies. That'd be quite cool.
Ooh, like a greenhouse.
Yeah, with like maybe a tree.
Oh,
I am planning on making a
that's cool. I love
greenhouse.
those.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah, I love those. And all of those, the scaffolding, what's that gonna be?
That was just to help me reach the ceiling, to cut it off, what's the word? dig out the ceiling. It's not working
Ooh.
very well though, so I
Oh,
need
like
a
the
new plan.
extra bits.
Yeah, because I
I
need
mean,
the roof to be higher.
I feel like that's the best you can do with like
Yeah.
ceiling work.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, don't know how else could you do that.
I don't know, it's tricky, it takes a while, so I'm mostly doing that off stream because it's really tedious and boring.
Well, there's only so much things you can do on stream.
True. Like building a bakery, but I have already built this before, so after this I'll probably just go and do loads of farming on the
That is cute.
surface. Yeah.
I love the like decorations. I still need to put my head around like how do you do these things like that. That looks so cool and also not extra, just enough. And
Yeah, thank you. I'm not very, I don't really have different styles. This is pretty much the same style I use for all the time, just with some modded pieces instead. Like these trims, I would usually just use stairs, but like, I'm trying to use the
you don't
modded
have
stuff.
to.
But I don't know.
That's already really
Yeah.
really cute. Looking forward to seeing the whole village.
Yeah.
Also your
We just ran around the opposite way.
I was thinking about doing something similar.
Yeah, these guys.
Yeah.
They're playing Five Nights at Freddy's, which is...
Which is great, I love it.
You know what? Yeah, we're just... This isn't a pirate village anymore. This is Five Nights at Freddy's land.
I mean, it's used like I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's also have this kind of stage and stuff. You just need the checkered flooring.
True. I am gonna... On my list, I have to build a tavern so that these guys can perform in there. But yeah.
I'm gonna be a visitor.
Nice. I'm eager to explore all of the food and drink mods because we've got the vinery thing, so we can make wine and alcohol and stuff. And cafe.
Vinery.
There's tea, herbal brews or whatever.
Is there?
Yeah.
Tea?
So I'm not sure if I should make that as part of my bakery or as a separate cafe kind of thing for drinks. I haven't really decided yet. Do you have tea and coffee?
Ooh, I didn't know.
I found some.
What do you mean tea? I do have tea blossom, a couple of them.
So you can plant them. There's also coffee. Right. Hello, chat. I'm sorry, I've been neglecting you. Hi, Alex. Hi, Mojo. Alex needs attention. Of course you do. Modded Minecraft. Yes, we are playing modded Minecraft. This is... I don't even know how to describe this mod pack. It's the create mod plus a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't know about. Leafy and Kahoot, our server moderators, put together the mod pack. Yeah, we're just kind of going along with whatever mods are in here. I'm building a bakery at the moment. It's got loads of... Where are they? Here you go. Lots of bakery stuff. As part of the mod. Yeah! If you play it, it spins.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot of music then. It's music here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And also music on the stream.
Yeah. I've got... What do I have? Okay, coffee beans? Can you plant the coffee beans as they are? Tea blossom... Okay, so the blossoms are the ones you plant.
Milk coffee. I need to make this. It's a little pink coffee cup. That's so cute.
Oh, that's adorable. Would you like some coffee beans? I don't know if you plant the beans as they are. I think you do. Yeah.
How did you get them?
I can't remember. I think they are like naturally spawning. I think that's how I found the tea.
Wild coffee.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't found this one. I mean, I guess how many do you have? Like I could.
I just split my bunch. I've got 8 in my hand right now. You can have.
I mean, one would be plenty. I would just.
Sure, you can plant it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, coffee. Coffees. I didn't know we had coffee in here. That's really cool. That's cute.
Is there anything you would like? Do you have an elytra or shulkers yet? Because obviously we started way before you did, and I know
Well,
Leafy completely raided the end, but
I can tell you that even if I started the same time with you, I would still not have a lot of shulkers. I'm not the kind of a player, I feel like. But
fair
yeah,
enough.
right now, nothing specific, I feel like, since I'm just building stuff, not much of a
Nice.
anything else. So yeah.
Oh, bubbles!
Yeah, I know how to
Oh,
make this one. You
uh,
can also like
I
it's also
have
supplementary.
the instrument, but I don't have. Where is it? Ah, here. I have
This
the blower, but I don't have. Oh, soap. How do you make?
yeah, you combine them. You like recharge it.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's like one of the best items. That's so lovely. And
It's like
also,
SpongeBob.
have you seen the Stasis enchantment book?
I have
Perchance
seen it,
anywhere.
but I have no idea what it does. Oh, so stasis goes on the bubble
You're
thing?
trapped.
What?
It's one of the
Oh.
usages. It also goes on the slingshot, and it makes the blocks that you shoot like stay, I
Oh,
believe.
this is
But I
so
haven't
fun.
used slingshot much,
Oh.
so I'm not sure. Okay, you're trapped now. That's your bubble cage.
I love this. Okay, I need to get a stasis book. That's so fun.
Yeah, that's like it's it's just extremely fun and cute, and I like those.
Oh, and I can just walk through them. Oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, I'm so happy to show you those things because
Thank you.
that's fun stuff to share.
Yeah, that's the problem with
Hope you
a
like it.
mod pack, is that I have no idea what half of these mods are and what they do.
Well, me neither, to be honest. Like supplementary is just something that I really like, and that's it, basically.
You're figuring them out.
Have you played with Farmer's Delight before?
Yes, I think so. That's the one with all the extra crops and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I
and
really want
the
that one as well.
cookery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like so. I mean, we do have some bakery stuff to explore and bakery
Yes.
and tea.
That's one of the main
Luckily,
aspects that I really want with all the extra baking and the extra blocks for building, because I want to build the most interactive village where I can actually put things on display.
yeah, that's cool. What is it about cooking? I feel like
I
it's
don't
like
know.
I don't know, playing into the stereotypes, but I also really like playing
It's
with
just
the cookery in
fun.
Minecraft. For some reason, it's just so cute and all
I like having
the food
everything
and
in my
stuff.
farm.
Yes, and the farm.
Yes.
So yeah, gonna leave you to this beautiful
Okie
bakery,
Thank you.
and I'm gonna be trying on mine as well.
Nice. Wait,
Clack.
before you leave, last chance. Do you want any of this birch? How much do I have actually?
I'm planting a bunch of birches around. So...
This is just from my place
Or do
upstairs.
you just want to get rid of it? Are you just looking for a way to get rid of it?
Kind
Or...
of. So if you look at the map and you see the place above us,
Oh.
there's a strip of birch trees. They still need to go. So I'm gonna be getting rid of so much more than is currently in here.
Okay, it's all like mountains and stuff, so it's kind of...
E.
Oh, I see. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's like a strip
good
of
thing
birch
that-
that still needs to go, so I have more than I need. Ever.
Good thing that we have the saw thing.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
really
I'm
happy with the
gonna.
names.
Well, if you insist, I'm gonna take a couple. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Oh, that was my torch, I think. Or was it?
Anyway, thanks
Yep.
for coming along and giving me some goodies. Yeah, it's just treat the birch as a payment for the bubbles and the cage and, you know, business.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay.
Have fun doing your bakery and the rest of your
Yep.
village. Did you start with the
Mm,
bakery? Oh, you have your
yep.
house, right?
I mean, I do. It's just like a basic thingy.
That's literally what I did. I built this just for storage, and then I was like, right, first building of my village, bakery.
Yes, because you need this, like with all the, you need a place to display
Exactly.
all of these goodies.
I need to
So it's
display
so
this
good
really
looking.
cute biscuit as well.
You gotta have big windows for that though.
Yeah.
Or like,
I'll figure it out. Anyway, thank you for
yeah,
popping
I'm
by.
gonna go.
Bye bye.
Yeah, it was really pleasure meeting you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right. So I have bubbles now. This is so cute. Bloop, 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 bloop. Right. That was Vika. Currently the only other person online. But if any of you are interested, she's currently streaming on Twitch. Right, let's go back to chat. Looks pretty nice. Thank you, Capnums. Don't know if you're still here. When I'm talking to other people, I find it really hard to read chat at the same time. Pixel Raz, hello. How you doing? Right, so back to business. That was a very nice visit from Vika. She gave us a butterfly cage and some bubbles. Blub, 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 blub. And oh, she also gave us some Miss Lilitu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. These gingerbread biscuits. Very cute. Where's my bakery stuff? Here it is. We will put those in here for now. Very nice gift. And this butterfly cage. So I, ages ago, said that I was gonna make a net to catch butterflies, and I completely forgot about it. So while we are here, where's my bamboo? There you are. I don't know how many I need. I'm gonna make that. What's it called? Net? There's, oh, of course, netherite. Is it a butterfly net? I don't think so. Bug net? Yes. Okay. Bug net. Right, so 3 of these, 3 of those. Cool. I can't do that in here. Ah. Bap. We have a bug net. Don't know what I'm really gonna do with it. I do have plans to make a greenhouse. Okay, let's do a quick run around. Oh, Vika also gave me this clipboard where I can put my notes. Because before, I was basically just dumping my notes in a book. I've already... Where is it? Was it this one? Nope, those are my music discs. Where did I... Where did I put my books? Are they in my backpack? No. Okay, well, I have already lost them. That's a great start, isn't it? Hello? I'm searching my stone cutter. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. What we will do from now on is put all of our notes in this notebook, which is pretty fun. Plus I can tick them off when they're done. So this building here, which I'm currently working on, is my bakery. I've already built this in creative mode, and I decided to try out the Lightmatica mod on this building. So if I do this, you can see my schematic for the building. Not all of it's finished. This is just like placeholder. So once I've got the main frame in, I'm gonna do something nicer with this. Haven't fully figured it out yet. And there are certain bits that I'm changing as I go. which is why some of it's orange and red. They're like, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. You're doing it wrong. But I don't really care. I'm changing it up as I go. But yeah, it's quite useful, but also pretty confusing. I can't quite figure out how to change the layers or make it go layer by layer, so sometimes it's pretty difficult to see what I'm doing. I like the half-timbered look. Thank you! I have no idea what I'm doing. But this is kind of the typical style I use. There's, yeah, I try and pattern up the beams. That's pretty much all I know how to do. And I've put in texture in the building, which I didn't used to do, but I've decided that since I'm using this whole server and everything to try and get better at building, this is my first step, texturing. I've seen a lot of people do that, and I'm like, wow, that looks really cool. So, yeah, figuring it out. That's also the good thing about mods, is that you get loads of different types of building blocks. Like, for this one, this is just jungle, but they also have trims. And I've kind of used that to try and texture it a little bit. Obviously not fully, this bit's textured, this bit's not. Just to kind of vary it. And this building still doesn't have a roof, but that's because I can't be bothered to dig out the ceiling. Realistically, it doesn't really need a roof, because we're in a cave. Oops. There's no rain, although I suppose there would be some condensation. I don't know. I'm making it up. I don't know what I'm doing. But as long as it looks cool, I don't really care. I think if you go to the render mode on schematic placement, you can get it to only render above or below. Then you can assign hotkeys. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, right, let's figure this out. If you go to render mode, is that on my stick? I totally know what I'm doing. Toggled all rendering, edit schematic. Render mode. This single layer. How do I go down? Oh no, wait, so I've done a thing. So now if I do that, yeah, it only shows me. Oh. What? Why is it not showing? Oh my goodness, hang on. Duration render. How do I... Layer 2. Oh. Oh, wait. What? Oh, is that my Y? That's my Y coordinate. I see. I see. I think that number is actually the Y level. Okay. Right. This makes sense. So, I'm not entirely sure how to hotkey that. But, I mean, all I have to do is that and then go up a layer. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Right, that's good. Okay. I know how to do it layer by layer now, even if I don't have the hotkey, that's fine. Thank you, Mojo. You have to explain these things to me like I'm 5 because I have no idea what I'm doing. But, thank you. I understand now. Very helpful. Okay, why have you guys stopped? You finished. You don't want to play anymore. Oh. Okay, we're still playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Boom. Music. In that menu you were just in, there's a hotkeys tab. Okay. Oh, right here. Beautiful. Okay. Thank you, Mojo. So we can do layer next, layer previous. Yeah, see, Alex said it was page up, page down, but when I pressed those buttons, nothing happened. Maybe it's because I hadn't set it to single layers. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Let's try it again. So we've got our rendering. Now let's do... Yes, okay, so now it works with those buttons. Okay, so Alex, you were right. I just hadn't set it to doing it layer by layer. There we go. Right, we got it now. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you, Alex. Very helpful. I know what I'm doing. Although I will probably forget all of those instructions next time I log on. But anyway, let's do bit by bit how we're doing. Let's put our music back on. And we'll put our bug net and everything else away because realistically I don't need it right now. Why do I have so many of these? I should probably have leads in my pocket at all times. We'll just... I can't put the cage in my backpack. That kind of makes sense. For now, I'm sorry, butterfly, but you're just gonna have to... Oh! What? I think I just killed the butterfly. I tried to place it down, but I think it spawned the butterfly. Oh, I killed it. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Never mind, we have the butterfly. It's fine, everything's fine. It is perfectly acceptable. Butterfly, it's okay. Everything's fine. Right, I have to shift to place it. There we go. Right. You saw nothing, nothing happened. Everything's fine. Right, these are our birch. They can go away. Chests I don't need. Right. Wahoo! Let's finish building. So I need the... these. How do I make these? Okay. Do I have sticks? I do have sticks. Let's make a few of them. Wait, why would I... Is there any point to actually making it this stuff? When what I really could just do is place these down and then fill it with... Yeah, it literally just turns it into that. Oh. Okay. So I can't undo it once I've done it. I see, okay. Right. Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, let's add... build... greenhouse. Can I tab these? No. Okay. So actually, this is for the outside greenhouse. Here we also need to build... I'm not sure if I should build a barn. Well, actually, it'll probably be a barn plus outside enclosure. Build barn slash... What am I doing? I want that to-do list mod. Yes, this thing is so fun. I previously have been keeping all my notes in book and quill, but if you don't save it, it doesn't save your notes, and I've lost so many notes because I forget to save it. This is from the create mod. I had no idea it existed. Wait, hold shift for summary. Keep your notes. Yeah, that's fine. But you can also put it up somewhere, which is quite nice. And then you can interact with it while it's there, which is pretty fun. I like it. And when you finished, you can tick it off, which is also very nice. Build barn / outside enclosures. Why am I capitalizing things this way? I don't know. Everything gets a capital. So then, what else do I want inside the cave village? We need a bakery, we need a tavern. We obviously don't need either of those things, but I think we do. So we've already got a kind of storage house, but this house, this is my current storage house. And realistically, this isn't going to cut it for storage. There are so many items in this game, plus all the modded stuff. I need a big storage house. But for now, this is storage. But I'm gonna add build storage. Building? Build storage. Because this building will probably be repurposed for something else later. Maybe just a house. But then, obviously this is a village, and, okay, you know what? Come with me. So this is gonna be a village. We've started here, we've got one house, we've got a bakery, and on this side we've got all of our residents. Except these guys actually aren't going to be residents, they're going to be employees. They're going to be running their businesses in the village. Although, my gosh, these golems have no respect. They're walking all over them. Which, you know what, to be fair, they don't have houses. But, you know, we don't talk about that. So, we need a building for each of their professions. So, what else? We need, I'm going to try and group them with things that are of a similar theme. So, with the bakery, we then want a butcher's. We want the... Okay, as part of the butcher will also be the leather worker. They will probably work in the same building. Or they will have like an extension of each other. Is there any way I can write this without it being a checklist? Like notes? Whatever. So bakery, butchers, there'll be a fisherman? What do you call a fishmonger? Fishmongers? Is that what they call it? Fishmongers. I think you need a candlestick maker just for completeness. Yes! Not sure what villager I'll put in there. I really want them to add a beekeeper profession for a villager, because I have so much, like, you get honey and you get honeycomb, but most of the time I only have bees for aesthetic purposes or to make my crops grow faster. I don't really have much use for the wax, so I wish I could trade it. And then maybe in return he could give me candles. I mean, I wouldn't buy them, but, you know, just something that I could trade. Another use for the honey stuff. I also want to trade my bamboo. I need like a jungle person who trades cocoa beans and I don't know. Mostly for bamboo. Alex back. What are we doing? Welcome back, Alex. We are planning. Not procrastinating, planning. It's important. So these are the things that I want to put in my village. And these are the things that are going to go above the village. So these are the outside bits. What else is going to go outside? I need to move my tree farm. Build. Oh, we need an orchard. Because as part of the mods, we have apple trees, like official ones, and cherry trees, which you don't have to cut down to get the crops. You can right-click them and they drop the stuff. Is it nighttime? Yes, okay, wait. Let me sleep and then I'll do a little tour. You know what? We'll do a tour. Haven't done much. This is not my bed. These are my animals. Wahoo. We have Bolt. Did I name any of the others? We have Mochi and Gucci. These are the names I use for every single world I ever use. Squid, do you consider yourself a Minecraft YouTuber or a various game YouTuber? I would say various. I have started doing a lot more Minecraft recently. But I'm not just doing Minecraft. Although it's been a while since I've done a non-Minecraft video. My live streams tend to be a bit of everything. And my videos are a lot of Minecraft. But yeah, variety. Right, so up here we have the early stages of the farm. We've got our chickens, pigs, cows, and a sheep of every colour. We also have different types of grape, because as you can see at the top there, we have the vinery mods. So, yeah, nether vinery is for some reason separate from the normal vinery. Alex. Yes. Pixel and Alex. I'm here. Hello, Rye. How's it going? Which one is better, the headliners or repo? I would have to say repo. I much prefer repo. Headliners is still fun, but I don't know. I like repo. Right. So I'm also clearing this entire area under the very disappointed gaze of the Lorax. Because I want to build a very big area for my animals. Hello there. Hello, Tooth. How's it going? Birthday boy, yes. Happy Baps. Why do I say that? I don't know why, but you know, there you go. Mods, yes, lots of mods in here, right? We also have a clipboard, which is very fun. This is my current favourite thing of all the mods. I can make a clipboard and I can tick things off. I love making notes and lists. I love lists. Okay, so bakery, butchers, fishmongers, tavern, storage. What even other villages exist? So in the tavern, we're going to have all the winery stuff. I guess the cleric will go in there. Oh, that doesn't really match, but you know, he makes potions. Do I really want to make a religious building? If I did, what would it be based on? Or I could make it up. How much lore do I want for my village? Am I gonna have to make a religion? Potential. I can see why that's one unhappy Lorax. Yeah. So Sunbro came round and he graffitied my place, and he put this one quite far into the forest for me to find later, and I obviously cleared everything around it. Initially, as you can see the edge of his mustache. There's also one on that tree. Maybe I'll keep the one Lorax tree. Ooh, lag, hello. Right, that'll do. Hello there, Alex. It doesn't matter that you were late, it's fine. Carrots. Yes. I'm gonna make a Glamrock Freddy costume soon. Ooh, that is very cool. Have you watched or played the new Five Nights at Freddy's game, The Secret of the Mimic? I considered playing it on stream, but it was quite expensive, so I watched GT Live play it. I think it's really cool. I think it's, in terms of story and gameplay mechanic, I think it's better than Security Breach, but I do still like Security Breach. It was the first one they did that was like, oh yay, you can actually walk around. Okay. Religion of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. That's interesting. Can we make spaghetti? And now is the big question. Spaghetti. Did I spell it right? Spaghetti. I don't think there's spaghetti in this game. That's really sad. Are there noodles? No. Pasta? Okay. If they make, or if they introduce into this mod pack the Farmer's Delight, maybe then we can get pasta. Maybe. But we do have bakery stuff. Not like that. I have to put... I learnt this watching Vika's stream. You have to put an at first, and then it shows you all the stuff from that mod pack. I didn't know that. Croissant. Bread. I could do bread. I can make a bread god. Oh, I love bread. Okay. I watched Preston play it. It's cool. I still haven't watched anything from this Preston. I still don't know who that is. Maybe I'll look into it. Also wait for 2. It makes 1 cheaper. Oh. I didn't know there were pastafarians in chat. I have no idea what that means. I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to know? You sound very against it too. Right, I need to actually figure out... Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the base of these... Do I have... I need sticks. Half of my sticks are still in here. Okay. So, right, basically, for this bakery, I'm using the Schematica Lightmatica mod. Oh, I forgot I'm doing it layer by layer, apparently. But, okay. So, on the floor here, I basically just used these cross ones just to make it easier when building in Creative. But I am going to change these here because I want them to be slightly more patterned. So I'm going to use the X cross ones on the end, and then we'll do something like that. Yes. Zigzags. I like zigzags. It's fun. Although I kind of want it to be even, so I need another cross in this corner. No, I don't like it. I should... I need more crosses. Cross. We will educate you about this later. Oh no. You know what? Yeah, sure. Looking forward to it. Is this how I do this? Yes, okay. I need to farm more brain cells because when I teach you, I'll use the ones I gave you, and I'm gonna have to replace those. Yeah, that's true. Thank you for your generosity, by the way. The brain cell is treating me well. I feel smart sometimes. So this is the kind of pattern I think I'll go for, and then we just fill these with this stuff. Is that? Yes. Oh, no. I want to flip these round. What instrument do I use? Okay. No. Oh, it doesn't matter. There we go. Right, we're gonna do it like this. No. Come on! There we go. Right. Like that. Sure. I don't know. Well, if I hate it later, we'll change it. Make up a fake religion for satire purposes is very funny in theory. Yeah. True. I probably won't do it. But I need somewhere for my cleric to go, and my first thought was to put him in a bar. Not really sure how well that'll go down. But you know. Flying spaghetti monster religion has been legally recognized in a few countries. Oh my goodness. You were already smart, I just gave you the god complex. That's also true. Although, I don't know if I was already smart. I think going to university removed any brain cells I already had. I need some of these. Right. That looks less weird. Do I want to keep working on the bakery, or do I want to completely just work on the upstairs instead? Do I want to just completely go against what I was doing? Because that's easily a thing I could do. Let's put these back. I don't really want to work on the roof yet. I could put the windows in. Yeah, let's put the windows in. Right. So, we will toggle the rendering. Why did I start upstairs? We have downstairs windows. It is... Wait, what? Why? Why are you wrong? You just... Are you the wrong way round? Is that why you're angry at me? I'm supposed to do it from this side? Up what? You're the same on both sides. This is one annoying thing about Schematica. Is that it really depends what direction. In FNAF Secret of the Mimic, do you know it's time to open the door? What? I haven't played it myself, to be honest. I get some references, not all of them. Ugh. This is going to annoy me. Why did I do some of them from the outside and some from the inside? Right, anyway. Let's go up. Aha! I need to do this from the outside. Whatever. I can fill in the gaps. I'm smart. What do you mean? You know what? Doesn't matter. I don't care what it looks like. I mean, I do, but... Oh, it's just angry because it's not connected. Ugh. That's fine. Right. We've got our first set of windows in. Right. The only reason I'm actually using the mod for this section is to see how I made these bigger windows. in all these gaps, I know that they're just these small ones. But for here, I added a different type of window for some reason. And these should be all normal. Yes. Here's Jackie. Yep. I feel like Jackie didn't have a lot of screen time, which was quite sad. I thought the Music Man was really cool though. Big Top. Plus his theme, the song that plays for him is really cool. The music in the whole game was really cool. Where am I putting this stuff? Back in here? Yeah. I'm gonna do the tables and stuff last. Where are the... Was it these I used? Yeah, I need the hammer. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Hammer? Hammer. Right, let's... Okay. So, there's some sections here where I used... Where's my... Where's the schematic? Where is it? Why? Hello? Oh. Okay. I'm silly. Right, so we need to place a layer behind here. Now I can't see through it. Ah, okay. We need to do this. I'm lucky. I'm a lucky kid. I'm 9 and have known FNAF since I was 6. I feel like that's a bit young for Five Nights at Freddy's. FNAF is dark and scary. Why is it so dark all of a sudden? Like, actually. Ah, whatever. What is next? Normal ones. Okay. Oh. That's not what I meant. Here we go. Ah. Okay. And then we just need the fences. And I'm not going to bother with the roof for now. Actually, what is going on here? Should there be anything here? No, nothing. Okay. That's fine. Is that too dark if I remove that? I'm not gonna risk it. So let's put these away in here. Get our fences. I'm still not gonna put the tables in, because they're just gonna get in my way. If you think I'm too young, I'll let you know I watched the FNAF movie. You're yeah, that's... Wasn't the FNAF movie, like, PG-12? Oops. I keep forgetting that I need to up the layer. There we go. Yeah, for a Blumhouse film. I'm amazed that anybody let you watch that. I mean, fair enough, it wasn't an 18 plus horror Blumhouse, but still. Ba-ba-ba-bum. This way. We're pretty much there, honestly. I just need to do more of the outside decorations. Okay, now that I've got most of it, I might put back the render everything. All. Oh, right, render all. There we go. So now we can see everything that we're missing. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I should do the inside. No, I should definitely do the entire frame first. Because if I start filling in all of this stuff, then it'll just be annoying. Yeah, this is the bakery. Obviously it's not built yet, but when it is built, we've got this little area here where the baker will be. We've got the ovens and the cake station and the sink, which for some reason is the wrong way around. BRB, okie dokie. Cake stands as well for displays, and then we've got more displays here and shelves, and then you can purchase your baked goods and then head through here where you can either sit here or you can go upstairs. There's more seating up here. And there is also seating outside, which would make a lot more sense if we weren't in a cave. But, you know, I don't really care. I've stopped planning these builds based on the fact that it's in a cave, because I don't really care that much about the realism. I care a little bit, but not enough to change the way I'm building things, because I don't have that good of a range of building styles. This is pretty much all I know how to do. Why are you orange? How are you the wrong way around? What do you mean? What? Are you seriously slightly? Oh my goodness. The mod is very specific. I mean, I get why, but still. It's the same thing. Anyway. Ooh. Okay. Let's move on. Oh. So we are going to put our hammer away. Put this away. And sure. Let's head up and do some more work on the farm. Is it daytime? Not for long by the looks of it. Hello, people. I would like to do some business. Farmer, hello. Horitz. Oh, hello, Enderman. Ooh, you might cause me problems. This would not be the first time an Enderman has placed a block in my building area and allowed things to escape. First it was my snails. I am not even gonna let you try and release my villagers. I feel like modded Minecraft would lessen how much I dislike building. Yes. Modded stuff can be quite overwhelming because of how many options there are. But that's why I like testing things out in creative mode first. Especially in modded Minecraft, so you can kind of figure out how things are supposed to be. Or what things you have as options. Yeah, too many options. Rip, brother. I'm sorry. He was threatening my people. Right, so these are our cherry trees. I should have apples as well. Where are my apple trees? Wait, is this apple? No, this is cherry. Right, so yeah, I want to have an orchard somewhere for the apple trees, but also we'll put the cherry trees in there. So, oh, they give me rotten ones. Bro. Is it lightning storm? Oh, I was just about to say if this is lightning I can get some creeper heads. But I lost my trident. Sad. I wasn't streaming at the time, but I went shulker box hunting and I threw my trident into the void. And it didn't come back. Hello, welcome back, Rye. Cherries. Not the rotten ones. Is there any, what can I do with rotten cherries? Ooh. Let's sleep through the storm and then we can go up and investigate our farm. Oh, I forgot I'm not the only person online. I'll wait a few seconds and then we'll... If Vika doesn't want to sleep, that's fine. Okay. I will take a bed with me though, because for some reason my sleeping bag is gone from here. Right, I need a spare bed. I don't think I have one. Where does my wool live? Do I even have... Oh, I think my wool is upstairs. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Ender pearl. Yeah. Right. Hello, sheep. Oh, I can make a sleeping bag. Can I actually just... Yes, I can. Nice. Right, we'll have this on us just in case. Can I put rotten cherries? Oh, I can. Okay, so I can compost the rotten cherries. That's good. So, plans. Okay, well, first of all, I need this flax for the wattle. Lots of it. Feel like I'm gonna get snuck up on. Kill the golems? I can do that. Ordinarily, I would do it with my trident. But I have lost my trident. So, I do have a bow though. I'll do it with a... I'll do it with a bow. I turned up my sounds and I still got snuck up on. At least it wasn't a creeper. Oh, hello. Might as well. We're harvesting strawberries. And... Right, so I can right-click the coffee beans off, but I cannot right-click the tea blossoms. Oh well. Bamboo, yes, always need. Right. Ah, storm's gone. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of this, get rid of that. Do I have seeds? We'll do that. Okay. So much stuff. Ooh, lag. Okay. Okay. Voila. And it's getting dark. Okay, that's fine. Let's... You don't need eggs right now. That'll do. Right, and the flax we need to put in here. There we go. Right. Ah, strawberries. Strawberries. How many golems do we have? 3. He injured real quick. I'm gonna keep one of them alive. So far, nothing ever spawns in here, but I would rather not risk it. 8 iron, 3 poppies. I'm running out of space. Is that all of my... Oh no, there's 1 plot left. I might have to put some more dirt in here. Yeah, I don't need to kill golems for a while because I do have a decent amount of iron now. What am I going to do? Let's... That's quite fun. Right, we are going to continue building this because it is nighttime and I don't want to deal with it. I do need more sticks though. Gonna make more of these. And more of the X ones. Okay. So we will just repeat this basically. Yes. I need the stuff. There's my jukebox. I couldn't find it, so I made a new one. But I think because it doesn't look like a vanilla jukebox, I completely ignored it in this chest. Oops. Okay. Oh my goodness. I forget about these guys. Hush. I have a new horror game. It's called Joyland and it starts as a cute video game, but every level with one not scary. But 10, the final one, is very scary. How many horror games are you making? That's a lot of horror games. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait, these are the wrong way around. This is not the... This is not... Go the wrong way. There we go. Okay. Right, we've done the base. Now, let's go back to our clipboard. Build bakery, build butchers, build fishmongers, build tavern, build storage. What else do we need? Do you know how to code with blocks? No. Nope. I'm a very simple-minded player. Right. What are our options? So, for the vinery, we're going to have the tavern. I need to address my villagers. Who have we got? What have we got? What are we doing? So, fishmonger, butcher, Fletcher. We need the weapon people. So, we're going to have a... What would the building be called? So the Fletcher and the weaponsmith can be in the same building. Because they both sell weapons. Or, you know, arrows. That's part of the weapons. Then there's also the armory. Would it be the armory? That's the blacksmith. Or the blacksmith would do all of the above. Build weapon / armor place. That's what I'm gonna call it for now. What is it? Well, I assume that's your Joyland. Happy Island. Smithy? Yeah. Could I get away with having the weapons and the armory, like armor stuff in the same building? Or maybe I should have two separate buildings. One with all the weapons and one with all the armor. I mean, the blacksmith, the forgery area with the anvil and lava and stuff will mostly be outside. But then the shop section. Okay, so maybe I'll have the part where they actually forge and craft the weapons and armor in one bit with like an outside workshop, and then the building where they sell the stuff next door. The smithy. Yeah, so let's do we'll call it the you know what, fine. We'll call it the smithy. Smithy workshop. And build weapons / armor shop. So they'll be next to each other. We also need a place for the mason. Which I guess would just be a building supplies. What do masons even sell? Do I have a mason? I don't. I know that you can sell them clay. I think that's that's the person you buy quartz from. Oh, library. Obviously, I need a library. It doesn't really fit any of the theme that's going on here, but apparently we need a library. With the guys. Maybe it could be a museum instead. Does a museum fit my vibe more than a library? I don't think so. Try Scratch. I'm making Finance of Freddy's on it. That is pretty cool. I reckon that with all the mods, a museum could be a pretty good idea instead. Plus there's more options for a museum than a library. I mean, a museum could have a library section in it. I think a library just gives me more options. So let's build we'll build a museum. Because there are like display cases and stuff. Which could be pretty cool. And in the museum, we'll have the library. Library, is that how you spell it? Possibly. Probably. I think so. Maybe. We'll go with it. And the outside. Expand wheat / oat farm. I think you can do Scratch in Minecraft with a mod. That's interesting. I can't imagine how that would work. But if it works, it works. I think we've covered all bases. Oh, cartographer. What is the cartographer gonna do? That's like a research. The cartographer should probably go in with the... I was gonna say the fishmonger. He's like an explorer. Fishmonger. Maybe. What even... He could have his own building. Build cartographer. Place. It's like a map room building. What do you call like a charting house? I don't know what the name for the place would be, but we get the idea. So upstairs. Oh, we still also need to build the elevator. build elevator to farm. So my elevator needs to be in this section of the village because obviously here we have the bakery and the butcher's is going to go here as well. So that's all farm related, and as you can see, directly above us on the map is the farm. So we need a vertical elevator that can carry any of the goods from the farm down to the shop level. And thankfully with the create mod, we should be able to do that relatively easily. I say, I have no idea how to do it myself. But I have seen the others do it, so if I need help, I could always just ask for aid. Although the others haven't been online in a while, so I'll have to figure it out myself. But basically, we can make elevator pulleys like this. And it's honestly pretty simple. Press W to ponder. And if we ponder, it literally gives us a tutorial. So, realistically, I shouldn't have too much issue with this. Hopefully. But knowing me, I will probably still have issues with this. But yes, we'll figure that out eventually. What I will probably do is actually save an area to put the elevator. But first I should probably start developing the farm itself. Up here. So, we've cleared out most of the area. We still need to clear out the rest of these birch trees. Much to the Lorax's dismay. We are going to... Yeah, so I've made a little like break here. I don't want to get rid of any of the trees below this line because I don't want to go too close to where Sunbrow's building. So yeah, I'm gonna give his little base some freedom in this area. My farm is just gonna be this square of land here. So I just need to remove the rest of these birch trees. It'll stop at this line of the dark oak. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So most of this, a big section of this land is going to be covered in wheat and oat field for the aesthetic. But most of the stuff I actually need for the vinery is gonna be in a separate area with trellises and archways, you know, pretty. Plus there's going to be a greenhouse for bushes like strawberries, which, see here, they grow in their sections and then I don't have to break them to harvest. I just harvest like this. So crops that you just harvest like that, I want to put in the greenhouse because everything will have its set place that I don't want to reorganize later. I will probably also put the brews in there as well. So for the tea, you cannot right click to harvest, you have to break it and then replace. But for the coffee, you can just harvest like this. And the grapes as well. But all the vinery stuff I want to keep in the same place. So, with all of this in mind, I kind of know what crops are going to go in the greenhouse, which is most of them, but any that don't go in the greenhouse will go in this large outdoor crop field. And then I also need to dedicate a section of it to my animals. At the moment they're all crammed in here, but I want to have a barn-like building plus a large open outdoor area for each of them. So that's going to take up a decent amount of space. Yeah, I've also just got these jungle grape just hanging from the tree. Everything needs to have its own space. So yeah, this is the area I've got to work with. That's like 4 different things that I mentioned and then didn't write down. So build greenhouse, build barn / outdoor enclosures, build orchard. Oh god, yeah, the orchard is going to be separate. Although with the orchard I could put the vinery in the same place. Is that what you call it? A vinery? Like where all the grapes grow? I'm pretty sure that's the right word. And expand the oat and wheat farm. I feel like I mentioned something else. Was there another thing? Vineyard. Right. That's it. Yes, thank you. Vineyard. Is it a vineyard or a vineyard? No. Vineyard. Yeah. So the orchard and the vineyard will be in the same place. All the stuff that you just go and pick from the trees and vines. And then we'll have the crops that grow in the ground, the crops that grow in the greenhouse, and the animals. That's it, I think. Maybe I should make a well up here somewhere. The winery is where they make the wine. Right. Okay. And my winery is going to be connected to the tavern. So I think we should make a well. As a place to get water from. And, I mean, we do have a massive underground river underneath us. So, we'll figure all this stuff out. What was I going to add in here? Okay, so yeah, we have the tavern, which is obviously where they're going to make the wines and the alcohols, the brews. But we also have coffee and tea, which I feel like should go with the bakery, but I also feel like that could have its own building. No, the bakery is going to be cafe as well, with teas and coffees. In a cafe you get bakery goods anyway, so maybe I should call it cafe instead of bakery, because there's going to be baked goods, but also we're going to serve teas and coffees, so it's a cafe. Sure. I actually now need to figure out how to make tea and coffee. Ooh, that looks amazing. I don't really like chocolate gâteau, but that looks amazing. Ooh, bag of tea leaves. Okay. Steam whistle. Builder's tea? Steam engine? Okay, here we go. So we've got tea kettle, copper tea kettle, and these are the different types of tea we can make. We've got green tea, black tea, hibiscus tea, lavender tea. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oolong tea, yerba mate tea. Oh, there's a completionist banner. Well, I'm definitely getting that. Grants absorption. Ooh. Okay. I'm doing that. So how do I get these? I can dry them? Right, I need to make a kettle. First thing to do. So many things to do, I know. This is the slightly overwhelming but also exciting part of playing modded. That's simple, so I'm assuming the copper is the same thing. Yeah. What vibe do I want? I feel like copper is going to go better with the current aesthetic. I'm amazed that Vika hasn't tried to sleep yet, considering she is building on the surface outside. If she's not currently being absolutely, like, destroyed by phantoms, I'll be amazed. Let's put this stuff away. I have so many eggs. Oh. I'm heading out. Glad we could finally meet and chat. Have a good stream. Thank you. Nice to see you. Have a nice rest of day. To be fair, She's probably going to bed. But we'll see. Bye for now. This is the first time in such a long time that somebody else has been online at the same time. Right. Okay. And I'm alone again. Bye, Vika. If any of you are interested in what Vika's up to, she also streams on Twitch. Although now she's gone, I'm assuming her stream is over. Now I can sleep. That's true. Wahoo! Okay. So. Yeah, I placed these berries in just to light up the ceiling in a way that kind of might look cool in the cave, but I forgot just how, like, they don't stop growing. This one's already down on the ground. But I'm not going to change it now because at least they do give me more glowberries, and I will eventually somehow make this aesthetic. It's going to be a lush cave. You can shear them. Wait, what happens if I shear them? Where's my shears? Ah. To stop them growing? Really? Like... I right-clicked and left-clicked because I didn't know which one it would be, but I think I might have just undone the process. So if I right-click... Ah! Yeah, it trimmed them. So that's where it will stop. Oh, that's so... Okay, that's interesting. Thank you, Tooth. Oh yeah, I'll deal with that once I actually know more what I want to do. I keep checking my phone because I'm supposed to be getting takeaway tonight. We're getting takeaway Chinese food, which I'm excited about. But I will have to stop streaming before it arrives. I'm gonna quiz you about Minecraft. What is the newest mob? Happy Ghast? Now this is gonna be tricky because I haven't played the new update, and the update I'm currently on is quite far behind, so... good to... Oh. I have a thing for berries. I should also maybe put apples or cherries in here, maybe. Yepers. Mojang added it in one of the updates. Should work on all vine-like plants. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Except vines themselves. Why does it not work on vines? That is not fair. I feel like vines it would also be really useful for. What is the newest block? There's a new block? Does the dry ghast count? What is the little dry ghast called? That counts as a block, right? Yeah, dried ghast. Because Mojang doesn't like us. Right. Is there anything else I can add to here? I see, looking at this plan, I feel inspired. I just can't be bothered to really start because these are all going to be separate buildings. And currently... Oops. I simply don't have the space. I need to dig all of this out to make space. Although... I've started, you kind of see here there's a bit of a tunnel. This tunnel eventually is going to lead out to the ocean. And I'm going to have to then continue the river leading out into the ocean. So that this whole thing is a big circular waterway. Bye. Okay, you leaving? Bye, Rye. So I need to continue digging this out, but once I then have more of this river going through, I can then continue these rows on either side of the river, and then I'll have more space for building either side of the river. But that is a lot of digging. So most of that will probably be done off stream. What I might end up doing as well. So this river obviously curves round this way. This is the natural river. I think it does stop here, and then it obviously continues out. But what I might do is kind of block this off so that this is the edge. Then the boats are forced to go through this man-made section. And then on this end bit here is probably where I'll put the fishmongers. Fishmongers or the dock, where people can dock their ships while they shop. So they'll bring their boats in. I'll have to make a much bigger area for the ships to go, because at the moment this river isn't wide enough for big ships to actually dock onto the side of these walkways. Little ships, obviously, yes, rowboats, but they would need somewhere to put their big ships while they, you know, check these areas. But it probably then makes more sense to put the fishmongers right on the edge here for the river. Nope, for the ocean. That's where most of the fish will come from. Yeah, and I might end up like copying some of these designs. So these boats here are ones that have spawned in as part of a mod pack. I'm not entirely sure which one, but they're very cute little boats. I might just copy some of those and place them around in here. Right. Okay. Plans. Plans, plans, plans. Lots of plans. I like plans. Plans are good. Bag of oat. Boom. Bakery. That'll definitely not stay there. Okay, what I'm gonna... Whoa. I did not know that was a feature. What is going on? I'm using my mouse wheel, and it's putting things in and out of my inventory. Interesting. Bag of oats stays. Okay, it can stay. But, like, yeah. So, actually, on this side here is where the chairs are gonna go. So what I might do... Yes, so... Stack a few more. For the aesthetic, I want them to be behind. So I've left a bit of a gap here for, like, an alleyway. So I can have crates and barrels and stuff stored behind the buildings. These alleyways here. So obviously these guys are here at the moment, but they will be moved. They will not be here forever. This is our band. They're going to be either inside or still on this kind of outside stage vibe. But either way, they're going to be connected to the tavern. You know, some live music at the tavern. So yeah, we've got these alleys between the buildings, which, yeah, lead behind. So this is currently my storage house, but I don't think it's going to be storage forever. We'll repurpose this building once we have a proper storage building. We'll have crates, storage, whatever, whatever. And stuff behind the bakery. Maybe against here somewhere as well is where we can put the elevator. Which would then also make sense for why there's stacks of stuff behind, because they would unload things from the elevator directly to the buildings. So if I put the way up here, maybe, then we have quick access to the bakery, and here is going to be the butcher. So, yeah, good farm stuff. And then obviously the tavern is going to be somewhere here as well. We're going to try and group the similar things together. Like that idea? Yeah. Live music and screaming. Yeah, I think it's going to be... It's a lot better of an idea aesthetically. I wouldn't want to be there in real life. I need to hydrate. Oh, my throat. Wow. Stay hydrated, people. Especially as the weather gets warmer. Also, this is like the one occasion where I actually started streaming without a cup of tea. Not sure why I did that. Normally I'd have some tea to soothe my throat. I have a monster always set. I don't know if that counts as hydration. You have water too? Right, you know what? Let's put the stuff inside. Let's just... we're gonna do the interior. Because I want to. So. Oh, what did I just do? Hello. Okay. So, to start off with, these are counters, I believe. Yep. Right, counters. We also have a seat facing the correct way, which really bothers the schematica. Yeah, water, but it's so far away. Go, get off your ass and go get the water. No cold tea today? Yeah, no, not today. Unfortunate. That... Oh, that's not the right thing. Wait, what is this? What is... That is a brick stove. Okay, I have... Okay, this is a stove. I have an oven. They're pretty much the same thing, but this one looks cooler. So we're gonna go with it. Right, what else do we have? We have more of these. Drawer. Okay, these are also from a different set. So these are dark oak drawers. These are bakery drawers. Okay, right. I'm going to keep the ones that I found at the Wild Bakery rather than the ones I used in Creative because it makes more sense to me. Wait, we also have wall displays, which I think are these. Yeah. Like so. And there we go. And I can store things in these drawers. Wait, does it... Can I see when they open? Yeah, they open like drawers. I need these cake displays, which for some reason I didn't end up making. But that's fine. We need these things. And my hammer. And my axe. Fine, I'll go get my water. Good. That's not correct. Okay, I need to make a wall behind here for them to lean against. We will use dirt. Like so. No. Oh, ow. Okay. Even if I crouch, I still burn? Wow, the stove is aggressive. There we go. Right. That is mostly done. Let's get rid of the dirt. Voila. Is that too dark? Perhaps. That's... Maybe I can put one of these under the stairs. I like it. Okay, that's good, but I don't want any mobs to spawn. I know there is part of the mod that tells us if things are spawnable, but I don't know how it works. I don't know if there's a vanilla way of knowing where where mobs are spawnable. I could put something here that emits light, because there's a little gap. Light level 0. Well, we're on an earlier version, so I don't know if it would still count. Why do I have... Oh, because I stole them. Okay, right. Let's continue upstairs. I think it got changed in 1.19 or 1.20. Okay, that's good. I'm pretty sure we're in 1.20. Let's start adding the tables. Okay. If you hit F3, it should... Okay. Oh, let's have a look. I took a screenshot. Right. F3. Light. There's so much writing and so much number. Light. Under facing where it says client light. Oh. So light is 9. 7, 6. Okay, so 6 is the darkest. We're fine. They're fine. Yeah. Okay. Right, thank you too. Okay, so what am I missing? I'm missing these, which are cake displays. So let's see. Cake display. That's cupcake display. Where's the glass one? Oh, this one. I need slabs and glass panes. I swear I already made these. Let's do another little check before I swear I already made these. Cake display. Maybe I really didn't. Oh, I do have trays, a rolling pin, and a cooking pot, which can be added. This looks like a weapon. Okay, this kitchen is actually really small, so... Wow! The pot is on the stove! What is this? Craft a small cooking pot and place it. Well, I didn't craft this, I stole it. But you know what, that counts. I'm assuming this just works on the dough. Yeah, place cake dough. So I'm just going to put the rolling pin in here and this in here. And where did these come from? Did I always have these? I already picked them up. Oh my goodness. I already had them. Imagine chasing someone off with a rolling pin. Protect the cakes. Right, there we go. We've got our cake displays. We've got these wall displays. We've got this cake stand, and we've got a... No, this is also a cake display. Where's the cupcake? I don't think I ever placed a cupcake stand. A cupcake display. Slabs and iron? Okay, but the real question is, do I need a cupcake stand, or can I simply put them in the wall display? Let's find out. Cupcake. Cupcake. Right, so we have 2 different types of cupcake. Let's find out. So, I cannot put the cupcakes in the wall display. I cannot put them in the cake display. Oh, I can. Oh, I see. Okay. And they're on multiple layers. Okay. So I can put my cupcakes in here, they just don't... They're not... what's the word? They're not 3D. So let's see what they look like in the cake display. Maybe I should have done this in creative mode. Ah, whatever. If I can make a cupcake display, I will make a cupcake display. So we also need slabs. What was the recipe? This. Cool. Oh, and it gives us 2. Lovely. It's so organized? Yes! I love it. Maybe, so since these are all cake displays, maybe I'll put the cupcakes here instead. Oops. Okay, Light Mantica, stop. I'm changing things. What happened to you? My pickaxe is too quick. So this is the cupcake stand. Why can't you go in? Ah. Okay, so it's still 2D. Okay, that's only slightly disappointing. Okay, and we have a tray. Not entirely sure what tray is for. Oh, maybe I could put bread. That looks like a bread thing. Bread? I have a baguette. Can I put the baguette in there? Okay, let's grab a couple of things and see what we can... Okay, so we have dough. That's raw. We also have bun. These are breads. Slightly disappointing. I'm majorly disappointed. I was expecting 3D. Yeah, I kind of hoped so, but nah. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ah. It broke. Okay. Okay, so I have a singular baguette in this tray. Is this a tray for cooking or for displaying? It's kind of like a hamper. Okay, so I can also put the baguette on the wall display. No! I ate it. Oh my goodness. Ah, whatever. I'm struggling. Okay, so let's have a look at this cooking pot. Oh, these are my recipes? I have no recipes. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, pressing things. So I have no recipes for jam. We can make chocolate spread, chocolate truffle, and pudding. So I have to make jam first. Okay, I see. And I need jars. How do I make jar? Jar. A slab and glass panes. Okie doke. Right, what else are we missing here? There's actually a bread box. I feel like I didn't know before today's stream that you could do @ and then the name of the what's this called? I nearly said brand. The mod pack, and then it shows you everything that's in that mod pack. I only know that now because I was watching Vika's stream before I started streaming, and I saw her do it. I didn't know that was a thing. If I'd have done this when I built the bakery in creative mode, I would have known, and I would have had so many of these options. Street sign. Oh my goodness. I need this. Wood, paper. Okay, these are all things that I need to add. And they have outdoor tables. Oh my. Okay, so I need a street sign. I need a bread basket. And a chocolate box. I need all of these things. So much to do. The list grows. Yep, I know. So I've filled this section here with cake displays, but I might replace some of these with some of the other options, like the bread basket and such. So we need some paper. Not that much. Oh, my inventory's still full of bamboo as well. Can I don't have space. Oh, it's full. Okay, the rest of you is gonna have to be blocks. Wait, what? Oh, ugh. Okay. I totally know what I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Okay, this is how we this is how we fix it. Oh, what? No. Okay, there we go. And we add this to the bamboo pile. So we want to make the signs, which was, let's see if I can remember the pattern. It was interesting. Is it like this? No, I've already forgotten. Right, let's have a look. Sign. Sign, sign. Sign. Right. Okay. So we now have the street sign. How does this look? Okay, that's kind of cute. Come on in, craft and place the street sign. Can I edit these? No. Right, that's my sign. Can they go up? Not really. He's tiny. Look how cute it is. Okay. I feel like it has to go on the street. But there's not really much of a walkway here. There. Can it go slanted sideways? No. No. Oh well. So, we have street signs now. It's pretty cool. Let's... No. We'll put the spare stuff in here. And then... What else was I making? Everything else. Literally everything. We want bread basket, chocolate basket, bread box. Oh, so the bread box is one of those slidey ones where you put a whole loaf. And then a bread basket is where you put lots of loaves. Oh, are you kidding? Okay, so that's for aesthetics, I'm assuming. Not for actually using. So you have to use bread, a bun, and braided bread. I don't know how to make that, but we'll add it to the list. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Easy. We can do that. And the other option was this thing, which requires slabs and sticks. Boom. Bread basket. Or bread box, even. So then we would have a loaf in there. Oops. Come back. Right. I feel like that should still be on the side of the worker. Like so. And then the aesthetic bread basket can go on here somewhere. So let's put this back in here. What else did we want? The chocolate box. It requires a lot of chocolate. And a chest. So, oh, I can make chocolate now. I need a bowl. Okay. Wheat. Is all my wheat upstairs? Where do I store wheat? Oh, I have storage for wheat. Of course I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just... No, I need 8. We need milk and we need cocoa beans. And a lot of milk bucket. Where are my rockets? Why? Oh, it's dark. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna make this chocolate box and then I'm gonna end my stream. Because I need food. Right, I guess 2 at a time is all I can do. So, we're actually using the stuff we have to make stuff. I need bowls. How do I make bowls? Bottle? Yeah. I did not realise you had the armor elytra mod. Yes! We have this. I have no idea what these other options are. But, yeah. I also... Well, I did realise before, but I used to just wear my backpack on my back instead. And then I realised that you can still access your backpack even when it's in your inventory. So I started using the elytra and the armor. So I want to make... Oh, it's giving me all the options now. Ugh, bread. Right, but I want to make chocolate. Which is wheat. Why is it... Am I in the wrong oven? I need a different... I need a stove, maybe. Oh no, I'm... Oh, okay. I was interacting with the stove and not the pot. So I need to put this in here. What? It's doing... It's doing... It takes a while. Well, that's fine. I kind of wish it would give me back my bucket so I could be refilling in the meantime. Choco, choco. Oh, it gives me 4. Okay, so I only need to do this one more time anyway. Perfect. So, for every 1 attempt at making chocolate, I get 4 pieces of chocolate. Put you away. We also now need... What was I doing? Oh, I left everything else in the in the pot. I was gonna put my stuff away. Yes. Right, we'll leave the bowl in there. It's probably the only place I'm ever gonna use a bowl. And we can put these things away. Where's the wheat? Where's the wheat? Buckets can go back in here. chest. Chocolate box. Oh, that is adorable. I'm now afraid of breaking things. Oh, I just lost all the chocolate. Oh. I just made my chocolate. I'm so sad. It gives me the chest back, but not the chocolate. I was using Silk Touch as well. So how, once you place it, is that it? You can't pick it back up again? I wanted to see what it looked like before I chose where it goes. Okay, right, that's fine. We can make another one, but it'll... Okay, oh. It'll go up here somewhere. Right, see, these don't need Silk Touch or anything fancy. Ah, whatever. Whatever. It's fine, it's fine. You definitely need at least one cake display. But then other bits here will be other stuff. Maybe I should put the cake display here so it's more like a doorway, and then everything else can go in this gap. We've got the spares in here anyway, so we can reshuffle. I just know now not to place the chocolate box anywhere else. Well, I think we made pretty good progress. We made the start of a bakery using Schematica or Lightmatica. I haven't done the ceiling, the roof, because I can't be bothered. But then I have the exact same problem with this house. No roof. How long have we been streaming? Ooh, 2 hours. Actually, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Wow. Roofs aren't needed. That's true. We're in a cave, so realistically, it's not that important. I do still want to have a cave of... I do still want to have a roof eventually. I think it definitely brings the building together. Even if it's unnecessary. But, yeah, anyway. So... let's go back to my list. What is our next to do? Oh! Also, I've changed it from bakery to cafe because I want to do the brews. We need to figure out how we do that. Because... oh my goodness. I can have a hat. For witches and wizards? What the heck? Right, so this is the stove that we need for the brews. And then I guess you just put the kettle on top. Let's make the kettle and see if the kettle works on the same stove as the bakery. I'm kind of assuming that it won't work, because obviously they're not the same mod. But we'll figure it out. So I think I want to make a copper. Do I want copper? Let's figure this out. Which one is going to be the best for the aesthetic? Will a copper one blend in with the walls and the stove too much? Because silver matches obviously the tap and some of the display, but copper would go with the rest of it. No electric kettle, that is true. Jug. A brewing cauldron. Wow. So... copper... Bleh. Let's make one of each. It's not as if I'm lacking materials. So, start with copper and then make iron. These are our options. So, oh, it's massive. That is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh my goodness. Tea time. Yes. So, yeah, I think I want to have somewhere separate for the kettles. So we have like the cake stand, the cake area. Maybe I don't need this workstation. Like, it makes sense to have it, but I think I'm going to put both of the stoves next to each other. So how do I make this stove? I need stone, iron nuggets, and campfire. The kettles are bigger than the pot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be that large. But okay. So we need this. We need stone. How many? I've forgotten. Let's see if I can remember how this looks. Voila. Oh, I need campfire. I need coal. Right. Campfire first. Bap, bap, bap. Campfire. This and this. There we go. Stove. So, this way. Right. Then we'll decide which kettle we want. Ah. I'm slightly annoyed that they are slightly different shade. The other stove is lighter. But it doesn't matter. Sure. Oh. I can actually fill it with water. Okay. So. Now we have to decide. Copper? Okay, that really blends in. Wow. Still can't get over the sheer size. Oh, wow. Okay, oh, so heat level. So how do I get the water in? Add blaze power to rise the heat level. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to learn how to use this. But anyway, I think... Do you think the iron one looks better than the copper? I just think that it needs... the copper one blends in a little bit too much. But then it does match. I would go with iron. Okay. We will use the iron stuff. So now we are equipped to make teas and coffees in our bakery. We don't really need displays for that, but oh. There should be... Okay, I think I can make a notice board. Can I make a menu? No. Notice... No. Okay, hang on. Pause. I don't know what it's called. Let's go to spawn. There's one there that I can investigate. Ow. Slightly smaller than the copper and it doesn't blend as much. Yes. I agree. Iron is the way to go. What on earth? So, this is the notice board. I kind of like the idea of having the writing like this. I can kind of display it as a menu. Although there might be easier, better ways of doing it. Although I don't think we have hanging signs in this version. We do... Oh, we do... Wait, we do. What? We don't have... Do we not have... Why is it not showing me vanilla stuff? Where's my vanilla? Okay, whatever. Apparently we do have hanging signs. What if I just... oak? Okay, whatever. Apparently we have hanging signs. So I could use hanging signs instead. Or I could use these notice boards. The only issue with these is that they are a solid block themselves. And I don't like that. And this doesn't show what's written on it. So we're gonna have to figure it out. What is this block? So it is a notice board. So why did it not come up when I searched it? I'll have to figure that out in creative, I guess. How to make it. Right. I'm gonna get back into my base. And then I'm going to end the stream. I think we did pretty well today. We started the bakery. We figured out the cooking and the brewing, which I will do a lot more of once this is fully done and I have more storage. And then yeah, I might continue designing these buildings off stream and off camera, just because I find it a bit stressful planning and these builds with people watching. So it's scary. So I might continue using the Lightmatica. Now that I've kind of figured out how to use it, I think I'll probably be using it more often. Yeah, I get the general idea in creative mode, and then I make small little changes depending on how I feel in the moment when building it in survival mode. So that's what I might do for the rest. The next building we're going to work on is probably going to be the butcher's. But we also need the tavern. So yeah, I kind of need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Because there's not that much space here anymore. I'm going to have to do a lot more digging. Either I will continue digging out this way, but then it kind of gets blocked by the water. At least I think the tavern is going to be quite a large building. The butcher's doesn't have to be that big. But maybe right next to the bakery should be the tavern, because they're both quite... They both have the same vibe of you purchase something and you can eat it there. Whereas the butcher, you probably just buy something and leave. This is... Where are my shears? I've learnt the way now. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. Okay, you know what, fine. They can stay. Right. So it'll either be the tavern or the bakery next. And then somewhere along here, probably further back, will be the elevator, which leads up to the farm where all of these buildings are going to get their produce from. But yeah, that's a deal for next time. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for watching. I'm really sad looking at myself that I don't have a trident on my back. I did used to. There's a squid face on the wall. There is. I think this was my first stream making this, but actually no, it couldn't have been the first one. Anyway, one of the early streams, Rai basically said to me, you should build pixel art of your face on the wall. So I did. And it hasn't moved since. Stream time, woo! Next go get a new trident. That is true. I do have a little thingy farm behind here. Yeah, trident is also a goal, but not a building goal, so I'm not going to add it to my list. But yeah, thank you. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. We'll figure it out. I don't even know if it's going to be Minecraft next. Where's my... I don't have an end stream card. So we're just going to call it chatting and chilling. Even though we're ending stream. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye for now.